The Legend of Jimmy Spoon by Kristiana Gregory, Chapter 35. Bad Medicine. Go away! You're no medicine man! Jimmy yelled. Dawee, quiet, Old Mother tried to soothe, but she began weeping so loud that several women rushed into the teepee to comfort her. When the medicine man stood, she begged him not to leave. My little son is out of his head with pain. He doesn't know what he is saying. He knows. I would be happy if the little white devil dies. He thinks he's an Indian. The man wore a hat made from the furry skull of a buffalo. The horns cast sharp shadows along the side of the lodge. You'll be sorry. Jimmy sat up. When Washaki comes back, I'll have him cut your leg off. Now go before I kick you with my good foot. When the man stormed off, Old Mother held her face in her hands. You are going to die now, she wept. You are going to run off the medicine. You have run off the medicine man. He's bad medicine, Old Mother. I don't want to worry you, but I've felt worse, not better, since he's been around. The air grew cooler each day. Finally, it was time to break camp and head south to meet Washaki. Jimmy was too fevered to move, so 5 teepees remained behind with him. Mozo sat near the fire to keep Jimmy company. Gamu and Nampa scouted. When they saw Washaki and the others on the horizon, they raced toward him. Bad medicine almost killed Dawee. Hurry! Without a word, Washaki leaned into a gallop. Gamu followed. They rode all night and half the next day, with only a few stops to water their horses. When they passed another band, Washaki asked the medicine man to come to Tonobipa. When he examined Jimmy, he shook his head. The boy would have been 2 days ago if your medicine man had his way. This sore is full of poison from the river weed. He wrapped soft buckskin around Jimmy's leg. He may never walk again. Washaki opened the teepee flap. Cold air rushed in. Snow was beginning to fall. Bring this medicine man to me. He must be punished. I want to kill you, Washaki told the old man when he arrived at camp. I should tie you to the tail of a wild horse and let it kick you across the prairie until there is not enough meat left of your bones for the wolves. But that would be too kind. Washaki stood taller than the man. Anger flashed in the chief's eyes. Instead, you are to leave here. No woman, no warrior, no elder, no child of the Shoshone tribe will ever look at you again. Snow swirled around the flap as Washaki opened it. I have spoken. Now go. At the new medicine man's instructions, Gamu gathered heartleaf arnica from the forest. The salve Old Mother made from this plant would counter the infection. Every 2 hours through the night, she bathed the wound with warm sage tea. She rubbed cool water on Jimmy's forehead to try to break his fever. The hours were long and dark. But by dawn, his fever was gone. He slept all day and the next night. By the second morning, he felt better. When Washaki said they must travel south, Jimmy tried to climb on Pinto Bean, but his leg wouldn't move. Here, Dawee, Washaki led him to Old Mother's best horse. Wait here. Washaki and Nampa went to work. They took 2 teepee poles and lashed them to the side of Old Mother's saddle, then wove rope between the poles to form a stretcher that would drag behind the horse. Onto this, they piled 4 Bajono robes. Jimmy climbed aboard for the most luxurious ride of his life. And that's the end of chapter 35.